Last episode.
It's a jungle.
Welcome back to the Garden Project. It's episode 11, and in today's episode we are tackling the weeds, the fawns, the hedges. We are getting back what we have grown. We are reclaiming the veg and the fruit patches by doing a big shift and unpacking everything since we've been away. Look at this. The strawberries are now free. The sun can get to them, the water can, and I did some pruning of the armpits of the tomato plants. Cut it back a little bit, but the tomatoes are growing. Look at these, all different types. But the main thing was the lettuce. Today, not to get overwhelmed, we started one patch at a time. That's how I do it, and that's how I have a nice system to make sure that I can get the job done properly. It's quite an intricate job. You have to find out what are weeds and what are not. But once you have done that, it's satisfying seeing all of the growth. Look at this healthy lettuce, free from the weeds, now able to grow as it likes. I like to mix some green waste, which is natural plants and weeds, into my food waste just to regulate the temperature. Now that all the weeds were taken back, I was able to put on the netting again with these trusty poles that I got online. And look at that. I'm so impressed with how the individual small pieces of lettuce turned into these big individual plants. That's why you've got to separate them, otherwise it gets very hectic. Look at the apples though, and the sunflowers. There is an abundance. Can you believe a month ago I planted all this by seed? Especially these wildflowers are now blooming. Look at this. I've created this little sanctuary for the bees and all the insects and the butterflies. But the peas and the broad beans are all so healthy right now. So on the second day of tackling this garden, I headed down to go and start on the other sections, because I do one section at a time, and this is what we were working with today. So I got my bamboo and I was ready to tackle the beetroot and the peas. The peas had outgrown the stakes that I put in last time, so I got some longer ones just to give them some support, and they were looking healthy. Some of the peas are ready to harvest, but the beetroot has got some time left. But everything's going to get more sunshine now that I have de-weeded it and given some more space so that the light can get to it, and also the water, and just give them some room to grow. This is why regular maintenance is essential, but I've shown that you can leave it for a little while and come back to it and still have some things to do, but it also survives on its own. That's the whole point, is to have a self-sufficient ecosystem, is to enable and allow some time to pass, so that everything can sort of trust the element, trust the process, and grow without all of the help. But here is some help, me ending the day with some watering. Stay tuned for episode 12, because I find something amazing.